just automatic. This made me think of why they could make other classes as flowy and smooth as Megu as Vusa in the past. You got a 275 Kron from the box. Yeah, that sounds good. Wait, is that good? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What? Dude, I'm forgetting about all of these stuff. Shit. Should be fine. Should be fine. I just need to get like some kind of a recording here. Ow. $50 crowns. I'll check that out later. So one thing that is already happening here playing the Awakening is that I'm missing a bunch of monsters because I don't glide through them. Like on the Succession, I'm gliding through the monsters, and that makes me like, you know, I'm able to pick off all of them really. But here I'm lacking the spread here, so like sometimes I just have to miss one or two or. Getting old, he can't remember all of his stuff. I mean, the thing is, like, if you want to do this really good on the Awakening Lahn, you have to play the Awakening Lahn all the time. And why? I mean, just to be like, you know, just to be used to it in the moment, you know. So it's all about the speed, all about the speed of the class. The thing is, like, if we can get more than 100k anyway, then that's like good enough. That's good enough to like to show. Good. Cool, 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 cool. L car. You have 12 costume boxes. You're going to melt them? Okay. What are you gonna do with the cronstones? You gotta be in the zone for something like this. Yeah, no, so like I'm not trying to beat any world records or anything, but I just want to see like approximately how much you can get as an Awakening Lahn doing Kratuga. So I just want to put that recording out there. If like everyone can get more than me anyway, like, you know, it doesn't matter if I do an insane hour or something, like people can still get more than me. It's not about like being #1 Kratuga grinder or, but I want to provide information, you know, how much you could be making when you do this. Right now I'm playing a YouTube playlist, so I can't like give you the name of the song right now. But it's like synth wavy song. That's all I know. That is all I know. If it was Spotify, I could just like could just like increase the volume or something, and then I know the song name. Oh my god! What? I feel like that is like slowing me down really. Rerolling my Lahn and making a Megu 66. I'd be if I were to do this about 3 to 4 months ago, I would have been called a Megu meta player KW. Yeah, but you should not really focus on what people call you or not. But you know, I think it's still important that you play whatever you like to play, even though it is like broken, even though it is like, you know, decently good. You should play the thing that you want to play anyway. If people want to say one or another thing, like they can always say that, and they will always do that. It doesn't really matter. If you do better than other people on whatever class, they're still gonna say that you play a broken class or something, even though that might not be true. They'd be like, they just want to justify it. They just want to be like, oh no, but you play a broken class, that's why you get more than me. Or like, you know, and it might not even be true. But it's just like how some people tries to justify like someone else being better than them. They have to be playing a better class like sometimes. Camera off, I'm stripping again. No, I'm recording a video, okay? We haven't really started that good, but probably we pick up on it. We're gonna go in. We're gonna pick up on it. Yeah, gonna do good. How you doing, Daikun? I feel like I don't want to use my C buff here because it's just griefing me. I can tell them you're mad because you're bad. You're an Awakening Lahn.
Amazing.
Dude, Daikun, thank you so much for the 3 months. Thank you. I appreciate that, buddy. Yeah, I just want to see approximately how much we can get here on the Awakening Lahn. Playing a little bit like casually, I guess. Because I keep on messing up a lot of things. If I can do this, like new players can almost do this, you know? That's a little bit how I see it. If I can do this, it's almost like a new player can do it. Land style and mechanics appeals to you. In BDO, there will always be a class drama. I mean, it will always be a class drama in any MMO. There is all like it doesn't matter what MMO you play. There's always gonna be meta class and always gonna be like trash classes, and that's just a casual MMO thing. Yeah, not only in BDO but all over the place. Try to enjoy and learn it. 100k though, is that easy? There was never a class job drama in Final Fantasy. Really? I mean, I talked to Caleb a little bit about it. Like the Dark Mage is like a class that is extremely strong. Like it is extremely hard to play, but it's also like very very strong. And like if you have differences like that, there should always be like, you know, that class is stronger than this class, and that class is like weaker than that class, and I mean, 100k with Agris, yellow loot scroll, and Agris coin. Yeah, that can be pretty easy for a new player actually. It depends on what class they play. I mean, like a new player in the terms of like you play the game for like 4 months. That's what I mean when I say like a new player. It could even be like it could even be before then. I don't know how much luck some people have, or how much people min max their experiences, or you know. I don't even know if I can make 100k, so it's gonna be interesting to see. I'm trying to make 100k, but the thing is, like, because I play so bad, if I can make that, you know, a lot more people can do that. It's not like gear score reliant to play in Kratuga. You need to have a little bit. Yeah, they have classes and jobs in Final Fantasy, yeah. I think that's going to lock a lot of people out here, probably end up buying. I mean, people don't really need to get the boots, to be honest. I like getting the boots is almost like it's just an item to get for the end game people, so they have something to do. It's not really gonna do anything. Like even if you upgrade the new boots and everything, you have like whaling boots in comparison to Uragan boots. It's not gonna be like a difference. Like for me, I'm still gonna get one-shotted. It doesn't really, like for me as a LAN, I'm still gonna get one-shotted. It doesn't matter. And if I wanted to be more tanky in PVE, like yeah, sure. It can be a very, very minor difference. But it doesn't really matter because I can go back and play Orc and Kratuga and Bloody Monastery. And then I don't need any gear, you know? I need to speed it up a little bit. I'm 2 minutes behind here. I need to recollect 2 minutes. What do you mean? You're next you be saying we don't need panda bows? I already said that, and a lot of people got pissed off. And I don't even know why people get pissed off, like because I'm telling you how it is, or like, I mean, don't be mad at me, be mad at PA. Like I'm mad at PA too. I don't think like it's good for the game to have it that way. But like someone has to say it, right? It's ridiculous. Only on a few classes you can actually like kinda like make an upgrade, like, you know, because you play a broken class, you can build a different build, and you know, Valkyrie or something, you stack in DP, you need to have the Baracus to maintain high AP, you know. But like that's not casual. That's not the casual class. It's just a few classes that can do that. And even if you do that, you still get, like, you still die to some ranger or something that has crazy damage output. It just doesn't matter. You know? And that is literally like the bad thing about it, you know? You want gear to matter. You want gear to have a value, and it does. And it does even more if you play a certain class. But it doesn't really. Like it's not really worth it, you know? The time it takes for you to go for something like that, the work you have to put in, all of that stuff. And that's why I say that items like that, like acquiring even a Debo, it's like a treasure item. That's because people want to have something to do, and like, oh, you get a few more gear score, but you know. I'm not a fan of, I'm not pro having new players fight veteran players. I'm not pro having mid-game players fight end-game players, which is why I don't think it's like a thing to think about when, you know, like mid-game players should stand a chance against veteran players. Like, no, they shouldn't really. But then in a sandbox game like in BDO, they throw everyone into the same place, right? And that is the issue. I think that they should change that. That requires some massive effort, but it's just not good for the game to have it that way. In its current state, I guess they don't really have a choice. They're gonna have to do it like this. They're gonna have to devalue gear, and they're gonna have to like increase DPS output and devalue DP in the current way. in the way that they've been doing it. But I don't think that that's a good idea. I don't think the way that they've been doing it is a good way of doing it. For the players, that is. It's probably amazingly good for the company and how much money they make. I gave up on getting C10 on my pen red nose and just sold all my Caphras. Only 8 months in BDO. It seems majority of end gamers are pricky. So I will just enjoy my dead grinding hubs. I mean, the thing is, like, you only need to reach X amount of gear score, and you can do that fairly quickly. And the other, like, 30 or 40 gear score that is necessary for you to be hard cap, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter if you have that or not, because what matters is the class you play. If you play a broken class, you have 720 gear score, you be one-shotting hard cap Lahns, like, left and right. And you might not be one-shotting a broken class if they have 750 gear score, but you can maybe kill them. You can maybe kill them. And that's pretty goddamn strong, you know? Because the amount of time it takes to go from 720 to 750 or something, the amount it takes to like get that gear is crazy in comparison to, like, you know, just getting 720 or something. And that is what I'm trying to talk about, like, you know, it doesn't really matter. You go in for that debo, it's like a luxury item, it's a special piece, you know, more than what it is beneficial. It's something to acquire, you know. I don't want, like, mid-game players to fight end-game players. I don't want, you know, I want end-game players to fight end-game players. And that's, but that's PA doing it the other way around. I say a lot of things like this, and obviously, like, I think that most people are, they understand that, like, if they're gonna have to do something like that, they would have to change, like, the game a little bit. I think that most people kind of naturally think that way. They can't just change that and not change the game, you know? So I just expect people to believe, I mean, understand me when I say that, you know? If they want to give value to end game best in slot gear, obviously they're gonna have to change the game. They're gonna have to, you know, make it more fair fighting. Because if you run into mid game players at that point, they literally stand zero chance. Like, even if they play broken classes, it doesn't matter. Yeah, you would have to change the game a little bit, for sure. Just save the Caphras as you grind. You can see 10 your gears easily. Yeah, that is one way to do it. There's PvP talk though, if you want to get into PvP. Yeah, I mean, the reason why I talk about PvP in that kind of a way is because it's easier to understand between the black and white. In PvE, there is more of a gray zone in PvE. There are definitely indifferences in PvE as well. If you're gonna do, like, the hardest content in the game, there can be some pretty huge differences, to be honest. But then again, it doesn't really matter because it's kinda the same thing even in PvE. My gear on Avusa, in comparison to, like, you know, my gear on Awakening Lahn, I can't even do endgame PvE on the Awakening Lahn. I will die like 1 time an hour. It doesn't. It's not good. It's not good. And then if I put the gear on Avusa, I will never die. Dude, I'll be able, like, I go cook food and stuff like that. I will just never die. And then I'll be way more efficient, and you know, it is the same thing in PvE as well. The only thing that matters, like, is, you know, how you play it, if you enjoy it. You can't play PvP in a bad way and enjoy it, but you could play PvE in a little bit of a bad way, and kinda enjoy it. It all depends on how much you love your class. In PvP, it's just like you can't do that. Like your enjoyment comes from killing people and winning. That's the whole thing. You're fighting other players, like you don't fight NPCs. It's more worth to directly buy Fallen God armor pieces. So that is usually why I talk more about like PvP in that kind of a way, because it's easier to see between the black and white. PvE has a bigger gray area, in my opinion, than what PvP has. But you know, it's kind of the same thing. Kind of the same thing in both. Shy are slowly getting the recognition they deserve. Really? They did their best to enjoy Shy, but kept being bullied by toxic PvP players. Yeah, I mean that is one thing. Like a lot of people like to kill Shies. They usually want to stomp on people that can't really do anything about it. And that's what that's kind of what it is. Some people just wanna they wanna stomp on someone that can't really do anything. Even in real life, this is a thing. Like some of these like people, some of these like weak people, they beat someone when they're laying down and can't defend themselves, right? It's the same thing in real life. Yeah, Shy is a strong PvE class, but PvP solo, like, you know, PvP being alone, I mean, you can't really do anything. A lot of people in PvP scene are toxic by nature, I think. More so, yeah, more so. In comparison to PvE, because it has to do with competition, being competitive, or you know, trying to be competitive, or I would definitely be into giving it a read. I played for many years on Laughing Skull Warcraft. Would be a lot of dick PvP players. They were not this level of bad, in my opinion. So mindset, shoot first, ask questions later. Don't even ask questions. Yeah, true. Competitive is one thing. It seems a lot of PvP players have small PP issues. That is also true. True. There are many people that have very small PPs, and they try to be competitive, and they try to do PP enlargement in like a game like BDO PvP. And everyone knows who these people are. Like they are the people that act out and scream in chat, and they scream on their streams, and that's the small PP people. They just want to prove something to no one, really. I don't know who they are trying to impress in a video game, trying to be good at PvP or something, but you know, some of these people, they just do it in the wrong way. You can obviously achieve like being great at a game and you work hard, you become the best at something, for sure. But you don't need drama and shit. You don't need to like, you know, to push down people. You don't need to do that. Like you can actually the other way around. You can try to help people. You can be nice to people. You can and you decide how you want to do it, right? It's just these small PP people, they don't know because they are all ego. It's all ego, it's all about them. If they help someone, oh no, they might become better than you. Like, oh yeah. They have to have the biggest PP, you know? I don't really like people like this because they are very egocentrical and they're trying to prove a point for no reason. And when it's almost like no one really cares. No one really cares, you know? Like... yeah. I used to be like that when I was a teenager. I used to build on my EPP for the biggest time, and eventually it would be like the biggest EPP as a teenage boy. I would have the greatest EPP of all times. But I was super competitive, and at that age I was also like, I didn't take people's emotions or people's like time in consideration. It was only about me, you know, as a kid, it was only about me. And that was also like one of the reasons. I mean, I was very good at video games, like, but yeah, it wasn't the right way to do it, for sure. No. It's a bad way of doing it, actually. Some people just don't grow up. That is the thing. It's like most of the BDO player base are over 18. Most of them, like 99%. I don't even know. I don't even know if there are anyone below 18 years of like, you know, age. I don't even know if that exists in BDO. But then like sometimes you run into people in this game and you be like, god damn. God damn, they haven't lived like a single second in like real life, or they haven't figured anything out, or like, you know, what have they been doing really? Forum trolling, or, you know, like online hating on people, or that is their whole life experience. And yeah, I mean, it's very sad, super sad. Dude, I need to be faster. Hope you're all getting better. It was a nice hell, about 2% an hour. But congratulations, we're 63. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, I think it's very important. I think it's very important that people try to be nice to other people, and you know, they just try. They try to be nice to other people. You can be competitive. Like, that doesn't change anything. You can be super competitive. You can still be nice to people. Like, you know, that's up to you. It's like the only thing that it proves is like, are you a douchebag, or are you a nice, you know, person? That is literally it. But I do think a lot of people, they think that they have something that they like prove. They force themselves to prove something so they can feel better. I think that can be pretty common with some people in this PvP competitive community, if you want to call it that. Maybe they're trying to prove something to themselves, like, you know, because they are bullying other people in real life and no one really likes people like that, and they are alone, and like, you know, they go into BDO and they try to be like the best at something, and they keep on bullying people even in BDO, but like, you know, they're just trying to prove something to themselves. Like, I'm pretty sure that's not the way to do it, but Feel old, most I run into mid-20 people. Yeah, I mean, I know about the statistics, like people that watch YouTube and people that watch the stream. I don't even have any kind of percentages. I have 0.0000000% 0% that are below the age of 18. That are watching like YouTube videos on BDO and are watching the stream, and I mean this is a capital 0. And then obviously like 60% of the people, they in between like 18 and 25, and then you have like 30% or like 35 or something that are in between what did I say? 25 and 35 or something. But yeah, I mean, it's just an older audience in general. Even people that play BDO is like an older population, really, if you compare to other games. It was your LAN. Nice, nice. You're also nearly 63, 10% to go. Okay, let's go. Some people are okay with or want to be a douchebag. Yeah, I mean, some people are flexing with it, and I just feel like you kind of weird at that point. Like, you know, some people say like openly like that they are drama people and they wanna continue being drama. Like I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? Like, you know what the issue is, but you don't want to fix it? Like, what? What the fuck? I mean, that doesn't make any sense in my mind. That doesn't make any sense. I heard a few people say that, like, on their streams, drama streamers. Like they're like, oh yeah, I'm a drama streamer. I don't mind. I fuck this guy. Like, easy. I ruined this guy's life. Easy. I will never change. I love who I am. So what? What? The literal fuck. What? Really? I mean, maybe they're just saying that. Maybe. But I can't. Like, that doesn't make any sense for me. Maybe they're trying to just be like that because I mean they might be alone or something, and no one really likes them. So at least that's justifiable, you know. You just made 120 stack failing pen to Vala on season. Damn. Unlucky. I miss being young, having energy. You can get that energy back. Dude, I didn't even get any. Oh. It's 130 stack. No, don't stack it anymore. Don't use that stack anymore. You should save that stack. That's an easy money stack. No, you should use a different stack now. Starting off 40, yeah. And Tuvala with a 50 or 60. I mean, I wouldn't go above 80. I would definitely not go above 80. change a server. Yeah, I mean, yeah, could happen. Could actually work. But I wouldn't recommend you to use that high fail stack. You already made a bunch of money by making that fail stack, and you don't want to waste that money on a pen to Valheim. We have 250, 30 fail stack. Yeah, that's pretty nice if you want to make pry accessories. I'm stressing out. I'm just a little bit behind here. Like, I've been a little bit behind the entire hour. If I speed it up a little bit, we'll be able to get that 100k, I'm pretty sure. The thing is, like with the Awakening Lahn, that I'm not used to it because I played a lot of Succession, is because if I play Succession I have wider spread. I have a little bit wider range, and then like I can also move a little bit better through monsters. So that's a little bit why I get a lot more on the Succession, to be honest. I think you can be close though. You can be close. If you just like put everything into it. You have to put everything into it. Kill that guy, you know. Where are all your buffs? I don't need to buff any more than this, really. I get a small benefit from using party elixirs, but it's not really necessary to do that. It's only a small amount more that you would get. See, already stacking. I mean, already capping out like this. I don't even need to run the buffs that I'm running, like the church buff or. Hey Helgrat, how you doing, buddy? You lurking? Thank you for the lurk. Came to the right place. Wait, what? 435 stack. Damn. God damn. pit Valkyrie kicked my butt last night. Dude, I haven't done the pit in a while. I kind of forgot. I forgot about the pit. You need to master that battle. It's tricky. It's tricky. Yeah, I mean, I need to get more loot scrolls, I'm pretty sure. So I can't really be slacking on the pit. I kind of need to keep on doing the pit. Even Elon Musk is just you get a cardboard, you get like a box, and you put yourself in the box. That's how you look like Elon Musk. These no elf ears. No, I'm not gonna be an elf. Last year I was Boomer TheChilliers. I was the Boomer TheChilliers. This year around, we're gonna step it up a little bit. We have to step it up a little bit. It's always fun when you try to do it a little bit better than like the last time. So that's why I'm thinking like, you know, some makeup, some other things like, you know, I just want to make it good. Do I need to do that? No, I don't need to do anything. But I think it would be fun. I think it'd be fun for the community, for you guys, for the stream. Yeah. Watch out, you will get hit with all the child support. Wait, what? Child support? Every time I see a girl with elf ears poking out, I roll. I mean, it is pretty cute. I mean, they look like cats, right? Cats are pretty cute. That's why they have those. It's because they look like a cat. And as they look a little bit cute, you know? Now, I would think it's a little bit special and fun if people would have that in real life, you know, just walking down the street. I wouldn't let them play with my kids if I have kids one day. There were a news segment about that one time, Swedish news. There were like one of these women. She was a furry, and she dressed up as a cat, and she lived like a cat. Now, she also went outside and played with kids in the playground. Now, I would have a lot of things to say about that. I wouldn't have a grown adult woman that dress up like a cat play with my kids, because that would be pretty goddamn weird. You know, if she would play to, like, if she wanted to play with her, like, you know, same age friends, then that would be cool. But yeah, I kind of freaked out a little bit when I saw that. One of your team members turned up for work wearing elf ears. I vomit in my mouth a bit. Yeah, I mean, I think it's fun. Like, I can't really, like, if people want to dress up like that, like, who am I to say that they shouldn't do that? Like, I don't really give a shit. But if they try to, like, you know, I don't know. I wouldn't trust people like that if they were to, like, hang out with my kids and stuff. I wouldn't trust people like that. But that's just me. I'm just overly very cautious as a person because of my experiences in life. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter how they dress or anything. It's just like you're trying to become friends with my kids. Like, you know, you're grown as grown as adult. Like, why are you trying to become friends with my kids? That doesn't make any sense. Dude, I'm already freaking out. I don't even have kids. What the fuck, chat? What the fuck? Time and place, having a full costume, yeah, there is a time and place for that, but I don't really mind. I don't mind if people want to dress up like that in real life. Like, if that's what they want to do. They don't hurt anyone. I don't really care. I think it's kind of interesting and fun, but you know, it is weird. That doesn't like rule the weirdness out of it. It is weird, but that doesn't make it bad or anything. In my generation, we had shows like Sambile, Sue, and Slim Good Buddy. Yeah. I mean, I'm super open. Like, me personally, I'm very open. Like, people can do whatever the fuck they wanna do as long as they don't hurt other people. You know, I don't give any shits about, you know, what people wanna do, how they are. You know, if they are nice people, I don't care. The one thing that I only care about is if they are nice or bad people. That's literally the only thing, and then I base that upon my own, like, you know, moral code and ethics and stuff like that. And, you know, it's pretty basic. Pretty basic. You try to do good stuff, as long as you're not hurting anyone. That's pretty goddamn good. But obviously, if you're trying to hurt people or like, you know, it's pretty bad. It's very bad. Not cool. Nothing is more traumatizing than a guy in a spandex suit when you're a kid. True, actually. Actually true. But I think it's a little bit, it could be a little bit different now than when I grew up, for example. It could be a little bit different nowadays. Like how kids look at that and, you know. We're almost done here. Yeah, we're gonna be a little bit away from it, Sag. Gonna be a few thousand away from it. Not sure who to tag in next 62 or 61. I have 12 62s. Are you simple or exquisite? I don't know. I have no idea. I don't even know if the buffs work in the pit. Do they? Okay, we're done. Cool. Yeah, we didn't reach 100k, but we reached 96 almost. Almost 96.